Hi. Welcome.
Wait.
Well,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
hey,
and action.
hey, welcome to Backyard Conversation down in the D. We're
dirty,
in the
dirty.
D. We're in the D with my cousin, one of my favorite
Y'all know what I
cousins,
mean.
Tyron.
Know
I
what I
had to
mean?
do
On
it
the
here.
West East Coast.
I had to do it down here in the D, y'all. So we just gonna jump right into it.
Let's do it.
All right, cuz. Me and you was talking the other night,
We was.
and you started saying that you were married, but you and the wife live in separate homes. Please tell me how that works.
Okay. Well, it's a situation that wasn't planned out, but this is how the situation went down.
Mhm.
Real quick, me and girl I was dating, we was dating for a while.
Mhm.
We wanted to get married, so we did. She had a situation where she had a younger daughter. I was living in my own situation, so I was doing like that.
Mhm.
Not just for y'all women out there, and I'm just gonna say it ain't nothing wrong, or for the fellas, that it's possible to be married and live separately.
I don't understand how that's possible.
Okay, so how this is possible? Because first of all, marriage is based upon love, trust, honesty, and so forth. So, starting out the relationship as you took your vows, the first thing you had committed to was trust and being loyal and faithful. How could you ever put that to the test? Wouldn't be the best way to do it within the first few months of your relationship. So, not
So you
living
telling
together.
me that y'all never lived together?
Never, not one day ever in our life have we ever lived together. We've been married for 4 years. Currently, I'm not with my wife. Not because of no foul situation, just because we found different means of living. I thought it was very unusual too, but I seem to find that I enjoyed it because having your own situation provides you for a situation of being married, because being married is also coming together as a one.
So if you're coming together as one, then why can't we live under one roof?
But it's living under one roof completely all about being one. One is sharing bills, sharing family, sharing responsibilities, sharing things that you like to do, vacation. So living under one house, people live together, be married, and live like military lifestyle. People be in the service, people wives stay at home.
But that's because you have to. But if I'm living in the same state
Yes.
with my husband, why do I want to live separately? I'm just
Well,
trying to figure it out because I can't
guess-
understand.
Well,
it.
that's the same question you would ask a person who's married in a poly relationship. Why would you want to be married to one woman and also have a girlfriend live with you? Or why would you want to have a husband and also live with a boyfriend? People are different. We are all unique in our own different ways.
We are.
Everybody think differently. What may work for the world or what may work for your neighbor may not work for you.
Absolutely.
Would you agree on that?
I definitely agree on that, but I'm just thinking, and like one of my viewers said, isn't a marriage a unit? So if we a
Yes.
unit, why can't we make that unit in the same household?
Well, this is this to respond back to your the viewer. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. Yes, marriage is a union, and but who's to say the rules of that union? Where has it been hard copies that you must live with your wife the whole time you are married? I mean, there's other situations that cause a wife and a husband they may be astray from each other, but also love and
But
and
was
care
y'all
for each other.
astray?
We was not astray. We had a loving relationship. We seen each other every day. We did do family things. Like I said, she had a daughter. I specifically don't have any kids. Um, so we was a unit. We moved as a unit. We presented ourselves as a unit, but we laid our heads separately.
So why get married? Because I feel like, and I get it. I
Okay.
get it because even in certain religions, the husband might have a wife over here and a wife over here.
A
We
harem.
see each other on certain days.
Okay.
I get that. I understand all that. But if I'm not in, if it ain't about my religion,
Right, right.
then and I'm married, I want my husband under the same roof as me. Because what happens in the middle of the night if I want to cuddle up under my husband?
Okay, he'll-
Now I gotta get up
Right, right.
and go to my husband's house and whatever.
If you're fortunate to have a husband in that same city or state. Now, that's the same question I can ask those women out here in society. Why would a woman want to marry a man in prison serving life?
I have no idea. I can't give you that answer. But if any of my viewers have it, they can
Any
give it
heads
to
up,
you.
please
I,
send that
I
in.
don't
We
know.
would love the feedback on that. I have some scenarios of what my opinion is on that. Is because once you meet a person, it's not guaranteed that what that feeling's gonna be, but sometimes the feelings kick off that you happen to fall in love, and we cannot
So
control that.
how long was y'all dating?
We dated for approximately up under a year,
And then y'all got married
and we got married.
because
What
y'all
made me
was in
wanna get
love.
married?
What made y'all want to get married? And
I'm
how did
not-
y'all come to the decision of living
Okay,
separately?
so listen, the love part. Was I in love when I got married? I was a loving person of that woman. No, I wasn't in love because I didn't have the opportunity to be with her long enough to feel that. But as time grew, that took place and it occurred. So love was not a problem. Nothing was a problem in the bedroom. Nothing was a problem in the heart. Um, why I don't live with my wife or what not with my wife now, because we have a different straight. She is a Muslim and her way of thinking is
So how did y'all
completely
get
different.
married? Did y'all get married Islamically or
We got married traditional American.
okay?
So we did the whole pastor priest thing. And like I say, if I was to do I communicate with my wife, people may
Do
wonder.
you one of the
No.
one of the viewers wanted to know? So do you see each other outside?
Okay.
Oh,
When
no,
was the
so
last time?
do you guys see others outside of the marriage?
I can't speak for her because I'm answering two questions in one. I have not seen my wife maybe a year after we've been separate. We have been separated now for 4 years.
Mhm.
I have been in a relationship, a serious relationship, for the last 4 years to a wonderful woman.
So you've been in that relationship for the last 4 years. How does the new woman
Relationship.
feel about you still being married?
Um, Actually, if she was here, she can speak on that. But she is present,
But she's
everyone,
not here.
but she's just not on the mic.
Okay.
I will try to answer that in the best of my ability for her. Every relationship has its toes in it.
Mhm.
They are all different. Yes, of course. She would like, as she said to me, to be dating a honest single man.
Because technically you're not single.
Technically, I am not single.
So are you thinking about
Possibly
getting a
getting.
divorce?
No, I'm not thinking about it. I am getting the divorce. I started to before COVID hit. COVID cleared. So I'm in the means of getting this done this year. I have a couple of people that's going to help and aid and assist me on that. So that will be finalized this year.
Okay. And do you think you would marry the new girl?
I don't know if marriage is really into my thing. Everybody, that's just like college. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If you made it
Marriage
through high
ain't for
school,
everybody.
you made it through high school, you got through that, and college is taking on a whole nother.
Marriage is not
Yeah.
for everybody. A relationship is not for everybody.
Now, the question you didn't ask me is, do I plan on being with this woman for the duration of my life?
So answer it.
Yes, I do. If she will have me, that is. I can't speak for her, but that is my,
So you want to be with her for the duration.
yeah.
Why?
If she'll have me. I sincerely love this woman. What the viewers don't know is this is a relationship I had been in, one of my first relationships ever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 14, she was 13, or I was 15 and she was 14.
Mm-hmm.
We was together, puppy love for like 2 years, 2 or 3, yeah, about 2 years, 2.5 years. She went her way, got
Okay.
married, had kids.
So y'all found y'all
We
way back.
found each other into our later years.
Okay.
She had, went through her marriage and raised her kids.
I got it.
and
So
forth.
are y'all gonna live separately? Because you
Right
technically
now,
you're
we
married
do.
and y'all live separately. So once you saying that this is what I'm asking. So if you get this divorce
Yes.
and then if you get this divorce and you be with your new person, right? Are y'all gonna live separately like you did with your wife?
We have been all these questions you asked me. These questions we have discussed. So
Okay.
they're not. unheard of to me. Yes, we have talked about all of this. Right now, we do live astray. I have my own house. She has her own
Is
house.
it better that way?
We were living together.
But I'm
Um,
saying now, is it better that way? And one of the viewers is saying
I think, to me as a man,
it's better.
it's better
Why?
because as a man, I have my own independence. I don't look for a woman per se to cook and clean and take care of my home.
Mhm.
I run a very sufficient home, nice home, which I tend to 100% on
Somebody
my
said
own.
they think it's better to live separately. Then another viewer said you're a little stuck in your thoughts. Like just spit it out. They saying just spit it out.
Um,
Don't think about it. On backyard conversation, we'll never think about it. We just let it go, whatever it flows. Straight no chaser. That's what we do. And then
Okay.
another viewer said, "Do you love your wife?" Because when you got married, you said to death do us part. Even though we know it don't happen like that all the time.
and what I was saying, he said, spit it out. Yes, I do love my wife. My wife is still a part of me. Even though I'm not with her, I have moved on to another relationship. My wife was not the cause of us not being together. I was.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I gonna take 100%. My wife is a beautiful, wonderful woman.
Y'all still have a like
relationship?
yeah, because
No.
you can be so y'all don't talk at all.
We don't talk because I just found myself. So therefore, I'm dealing with me in this new relationship. My
But even
wife.
when you break up with people, because I
Okay.
was married at once, right?
Okay.
And it wasn't really no beef. It just didn't work with us. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part. It just didn't work, and it took a while for us to really even see each other again and then be cordial.
Okay.
So if I see
Okay.
him, yes, we're cordial. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
Yeah.
no beef because it just didn't work. It just didn't work. I
There you
think
go.
it's okay to be cordial with an ex. I don't know if that's. Are you cordial with any of your ex? Don't even talk
I
about the
would
wife.
say
Are you
that
cordial with any
I
of your
am
ex?
very cordial, and I still communicate with 97% of my exes throughout all the years, the ones that are alive.
Mm-hmm.
If I see my wife, I'm not beefed out with her whatsoever.
Okay.
An endorsing hug can come, or an aggravated slap can come from her end. I don't know, but I take whatever come my way. And basically, I'm at the age now where I don't really even consist on drawing up on nothing that I did in the past. I left that in the
That's
past.
the past.
I have a future girlfriend that I'm making future plans with.
Okay.
So I wish my ex-wife, or still
She's
today
still
wife,
technically
the
your wife.
best, the best.
The
She
best.
was the best in what she did, and continue on wherever you are.
Okay. So that's cool. I just wanted to understand how can somebody be married? You the first person
Okay.
that I ever heard this from.
I'm
Besides
the
it
first
being
person that I've heard
besides
this
it
from.
being about religion.
Okay.
Right? So you the first person I ever heard that when you told me that years ago,
Yeah.
I'm married but my wife lives somewhere else. I said, how the fuck you do that?
My
Because
mom said that too.
I never seen nothing like that before in my life. I never heard of nothing like that
Yeah,
before.
it's
wasn't
very
in it.
it's very unordained, should I say?
But if it works for you,
I'm
if
my
it
own
works for
brand.
you,
Just so
because
everybody know, I'm my own brand.
absolutely, but it works for you because some people is in relationships or be in marriages and it work that they have
Highly relationship.
yeah, they have that and they have what you call it, the threesomes and all that. It works for them.
A poly
That works
relationship
for
is
them.
a boyfriend, a husband, and a wife.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that some people are married and they
Let me
bring
tell you
other
something.
people into because they want to keep
The
it.
number one
Listen
question:
to me.
how it works.
That's what I'm saying because that
I'ma
works
tell
for
you.
them to have multiple, not even multiple, but they have that fun together.
How it works. This is the key, and here is the answer. How does that work? It's because if it's 2, 3, 4, or even a group, how they keep that thing going is they keep other people out of their business, or they pick selective few to discuss things that they feel are more open-minded. People have a tendency of judging by nature.
Well, I
And
can't
so-
judge you. I can't judge you because I
see,
can't judge you. I just want to know
multiple-
how it works. I'm not one to judge for
How it
nothing because
works
I did a
is
lot
this.
of things.
How it works
So it
is
don't work.
because you can be in a relationship with many people and no one knows, and neither one of them will
Absolutely.
know of each other. Or
If you watch my podcast last week, the lady
Okay.
said, the lady that was on there, she said that she could be, it didn't matter to her if she was married. Like, she was married, but
Okay.
don't never bring that to my door. Like, if she knew that, she never wanted to know that he had somebody else.
there you go.
Don't bring it to my front step. So if that type of thing works, then it works. It's
Well,
okay.
As my mom told me, don't bring home nothing that you didn't take with you. I'm saying it again. Don't bring home nothing. If you didn't
And
leave
guess what
your
else your
ass
mom
out
said?
the door
And
with
guess
it,
what else
don't
your
bring
mom
it
said?
back. What's
Never
that?
chew my food twice.
There you
So
go.
when you was already with somebody and y'all broke up, never go back.
Because
That's
that's
what
the
that
same
means.
person. If they wasn't had some type of major addiction and went through rehab and all this, and then they changed, they wanted to change. You can't change nobody who don't want to change themselves.
Absolutely, we know
So
that.
people waste a lot of time saying that, girl, why you still with him? My dog, why you still with this trifling girl? It's because one or two things. Either they are just so caught up into that negativity that they don't know how to do without it, or they want to change and just don't know where to go to change.
But so if they don't change, how long would you stay?
Me?
Anybody? How long would you think somebody would stay? If I'm in a
People
if
can
you're in a
spend their whole
relationship with
life
somebody,
they don't even love. People do it all the time. People.
is that
just-
healthy?
I'm like this. It's not healthy because I was always taught that you only live once. I'm not going to spend too many days, let alone months or weeks, with something that I don't approve of. That's why I like living by myself. Because if I'm dating you and you don't agree with what I like, I'm taking my butt home.
Absolutely. So
And
always
you
want
go,
that.
or you go home. And we can do whatever you want to do at that point. But you could be in a situation where you bonded with somebody for convenience,
Mhm.
kids,
Mhm.
you're in school and they're working, but to me, that's really kind of, I ain't gonna
That's
say
just convenient, right?
using.
Is
It's
that
not
just being
using,
convenient?
it's convenient because
That's just being. I'm not just
person-
settle. That
yes.
means I'm just settling if I'm just going to be with this person because he can take care of me, or he can do that because at the end of the day I can take care of myself.
well, why not let that be known? Why make it? Because at the end of that, you know what your intentions was. He didn't know. He's gonna be hurt. He's gonna be.
He, she,
he's gonna
however it
feel
goes.
like he been, lied to, or you been dishonest or disloyal. But if you tell him that in the beginning, look, I'm gonna do some things to help you, and you gonna do some things to help me.
Well, I thought that was just a part of being one.
But,
Like,
you
we helping
see,
each other.
People
We helping each other, no
no,
matter what.
But people don't speak on that. I'm with you, you with me. We automatically think we're gonna help each other, but no one is specifically saying what kind of help they need, and that's when stuff starts crumbling.
I think once you say, when you establish, okay, he paying such and such bills, and I'm gonna pay such and such bill. Like he might pay the car note and
Well,
the car insurance, and then you, or vice versa. I'm
Okay.
paying my car note, my car insurance. I was with a guy.
Okay.
We never lived together,
That's right.
but I was very well taken care of. Very well taken care of. So I didn't even work for a minute. He said
Okay.
if I didn't want to work, I didn't even have to work because of the time the job was getting on my nerve. I quit the job. I was very well taken care of him. I was by him. Like he paid the bills, he paid the car note, he paid the car insurance, he paid my cell phone. So like once we broke up, I didn't even know how much it cost to pay my cell phone was. I didn't know what my car insurance cost, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because
I
I
know
should have
something.
known.
I know something that he didn't know, or maybe you didn't know, and that is, you want to know?
Yeah.
Everything that glitter ain't gold.
And, oh, I know that.
So whatever it is he doing, he's getting what he is expecting from you, and you getting what you expect
What
from
do you
him.
think he was expecting?
Company,
Mm-hmm.
companionship,
Mm-hmm.
a
Oh, he can
house
get that.
manager.
He could get that, but we
You
didn't
know
live
what I'm saying?
together.
See, when people say
We
that,
never left-
and
lived
let me
together.
clear that up. When